Hello guys, just got Hyperion unlocked a few hours ago and I've been testing them in war practice a lot. So let's see what the best teams for them to beat are. So first we have straight annihilators and some easy hybrids of them. So without Odin, Mephisto or something like this. So generally speaking you need to have all four of them together because as you see here need to have four Thunderbolt allies to apply drama for 2 turns. There's many abilities like this that basically you are forced to use the whole team together. There's not really an option if you want to use Thunderbolts, and here for him to decay Taunt, that he will do just now, he needs to have four Thunderbolt allies, and she doesn't have it. Let's have it here. In rage only. Here, to discard access 4 or more Thunderbolt allies. It clears heal block. And I think it also does the second, if it's 4 or not. But you need to have all of them together. This will put out ability block drama. You need to have all 5 of them together. You cannot really move Taskmaster to a different team and have a strong secondary team for them, Thunderbolts. What I love this here is because you see it's percentage damage that the Ghost does, so it doesn't trigger the passive from Thanos Endgame. Is the case a defense up. Okay. Another matchup that you can lose if Omega Sentinel revives a lot. So here always Taskmaster goes first with him gaining 10% speed bar in war. In this particular matchup and in some other, it's not necessarily a good thing because now Songbird doesn't go before him to flip the immunities. I still throw it because it does a lot of damage. Didn't do a lot of damage in this case. And she also puts out trauma. Many people will cleanse the AoE blinds and heal blocks before, if they can cleanse it before Songbird takes her first turn. So let's do it here. Okay, it's ability block drama is this one. Okay, let's rewind her. Ouch. Can we still get the win here? This hits everyone. Okay. Let's hit everyone here. Okay. So nice that she didn't revive because otherwise we might have lost this. Let's make sure she dies. Okay. Okay. Let's go after Starjammers, another matchup that you can lose if Groot gets to revive a lot and your team is small. So you need to play this a little bit smart, not just, I think, no, they don't cleanse it here. So you don't hit Groot too much, so he doesn't revive. So basically he doesn't die before his teammates start dying. Okay, a second his turn. Okay. I kinda want to have an ability block on him, on Groot, so he doesn't cleanse the everyone basically. This is unavoidable. If your team here was very small, you'd be in trouble. Okay. I want to stun him maybe. Okay. No, not really. If other Sardames are alive, he gets Suba. This is another matchup that can be dangerous if your team is small. Okay. Build the block drama. And this is the last team I'm going to show them against in this video. So, as we're doing this matchup, let's talk a little bit about what else they can take out and what they can't. So, they can also take out teams like Spider Society, like Hive Mind, Alpha Flight. This can get, if you have a small team, can get a little bit risky with an America Chavez there to speed them up. That's blind. And they can't do anything basically against Astral, which is very disappointing. And they can't really do anything against the Absolute A-Force teams. Originally, it felt like if they are huge, like with diamonds, maybe because they do a lot of damage. And especially if you get good RNG against like a Super Skull, how he Terminator wants you. So in conclusion, you have to build this team for raids, where they're great at. They have a season room rule now for Cosmic Crucible, and you get a little bit of value in war. Honestly, not very excited about their war use I've found out so far. Vigilante, in my opinion, are better. They take out Astral and with Cosmic Ghost Rider, which used to be a little bit of a pain point. Maybe if they get a little bit bigger, even at their size now, they need to be at this size to take out teams like Orkis and like Starjammers. And if you don't play them properly or you get very unlucky with revives, you can still lose those matchups. Or something like Night Sockers with Blades targets a lot like Songbird and kills her or something like this. So they aren't great in war. They're a B tier. They can take out some teams that are nice to have. Maybe they find their way on defense because they don't have necessarily something on their kits which says on offense like Vigilante do. But it's also a team where you sometimes want to use their special. And I don't know, I faced the 4-piece with instead of Hyperion Kang that an alliance mate of mine has on defense, and I beat it very easily and convincingly with a Weapon X team, which is like one of my worst, like 13th or 14th best war offense team that I'm having, not including Thunderbolts. So hope they do a little bit better. They kind of need to be at this size, There's no point, as a side note, to end of topic, to put the gear tier 19.5 on them because they don't get stats. Maybe with gear tier 20, we will see them do more stuff, and because they survive and they do very decent damage against like in relatively easy absolute A-Force hybrid. So I could see them with more stars on them, maybe with better stats, maybe with overpower, to be able to do something there. I'm just not sure if to what degree they can do this, and if they can do relatively easy absolute A-Force counters. To some degree, as I was practicing it, you wanted to have Super Scroll not Terminator Rewind with his special Songbird and Ghost, and then where you can have them adjacent and he can hit the other three or two of them. And then you can put out Trauma and Blind, because Taskmaster will go after Songbird if he gets Terminator Rewind, and both Kahori and Medusa Special will miss and not hit everyone. So you have a little bit of wiggle room there, but generally speaking, very meh. This team that you have to build for raids, they will force you now with the Scourge thing and the pocket dimensions and stuff. So yeah,